and you get that value, right? No field means you do less damage to yourself. There you go.
He should just, honestly, he should just sell his arcane boots and pick up tranquils.
Yeah, there you go. You can farm so fast.
Just farm through that jungle, baby.
Oh my god. It's definitely one of those spells that you would love to get, the Hoof Stomp. We saw it earlier, how effective it could be with the Infest Bomb. And I honestly, like, the longer this game goes on, I just feel like it's so tough. If you have 86 damage on a Legion commander, I mean, we really haven't talked about it a lot, but this, to me, feels like it's going to be one of those performances from Faithbeyond, if the game keeps going, where he's always going to be able to find pickoffs now.
Yeah, you're saying just because he has so much dual damage that he'll always, you know, just kind of builds and builds and builds. Yeah, I think you're right. And we're also, like, Legion Commander scales really well. If you get to this point where you feel like, okay, every duel I'm gonna win, then if every duel you're gonna win, that means so much more when you get level 25. And that's something we do need to start talking about, is like, what are some of these later game talents that change the nature of the game a bit. The Legion Commander is obviously one of them with that plus 40 damage.
Yeah. The rest of the attack cooldown is kind of not super relevant. I don't imagine as aggressive. Not quite able to catch him there. Faithbeyond with the lifesteal inside of him. Looks like we're going back down bottom. Quick jump there onto Rubik. Oversteps down slightly and gets punished for it.
Maybe they can still get a catch here, though.
Look, Faithbeyond is there. There's the sigil. They found him. There's the duel and just gone in an instant.
Hey. 104 damage. So Abyssal Blades across the board. No, actually Heart for Shadow. Ooh. That's an interesting choice. I think that's his way of finding a solution for high ground.
Yeah.
He said, you know, I'm not gonna focus on the kill power. I'm not gonna focus on having, you know, an Abyssal Blade, which you're already gonna get out of the PA. I'm not gonna try and deal with the Weaver or Sniper, because PA will handle those issues for me. I need to solve how do we hit that tier 3 tower. And he's still going to have issues with, like, you know, being blocked out by ice shards and that sort of thing, but at least Heart will give him a fighting chance on that retreat.
Yeah, and you know, the regen means he can just go back in again as soon as the next creep wave comes in. We did just see the Lincoln Sphere finally come out now for the so there is an answer, but the big problem we're seeing also is that Legion Commander already had a Force Staff. Or wait, no, excuse me, the Legion Commander not have a Force Staff, went for the full Silver Edge. That was Rubik that I was thinking of. So there are still ways to break the blink, but you need another hero there to make it work for Legion.
Yeah, if you're real coordinated, I guess he could pop out with Infest while they're invis. Open more to
might be in a little bit of trouble here. They still have that Diff Blade on him to slow him up, but the rockets dropped onto 3. There's no Fatal Bonds to follow, so they won't be able to take this fight any further, and the Golem gone as well. Shadow is trying to take him down, pops the Rage, turns to fight, Walrus Punch to ensure the retreat, and, well, they're actually going to be able to run him down here in a second. Jumps inside of Y, nice play there as well, and I think he's going to drop still regardless, and Ice trying to do a lot from the low ground, but it's not nearly enough. This team fight has gone terribly for Wings. You have the BKB already popped for PA, but it's going to run out very shortly, and in that time, it does not look like she's going to be able to do the damage needed. Full team wipe. Vici J come out of nowhere, and Wings just giving them those opportunities that they really shouldn't be getting.
Oh, Wings, why? I mean, not why. That really wasn't his fault, but you know what I'm saying.
I'm with you.
Like, why did our Lifestealer, why did Shadow push forward? Like, I was watching that, I was just like, what is he doing? Why is he doing this? Because he's pushing forward, and he's really not going to get a kill. I know he's not going to get a kill. Yeah. I'm sure, like, somewhere in his head, he knew he wasn't going to get a kill either. And he's just putting himself in this really risky area where, again, maybe it's just not... Like, I know Tusk was being run a lot in the Chinese scene, so he should have made that adjustment, you know, of reminding himself what Tusk does. But you can't just, like, run out there and then expect you're going to be able to retreat back, because the Ice Shards is always going to be there. And that just lures the rest of his team into a bad engagement. They already used Rock. They already lost the Legion Commander. There's no way that's a winning fight, so you certainly don't force it. All of a sudden, BGJ are back in the game.
Yeah.
Boom. They may even be winning the game, honestly. After that one team fight and the Roshan that's going to occur and whatever they get off of the Aegis, I think they're now winning when I was very solidly in favor of Wings just moments ago.
Yeah, that really hurts. And the other thing is, it's just like, it's the comeback mechanic that you have. Like, you have so... there was 3 heroes that were close to 1,000 gold given to them. And then that's not to mention the experience gain that you're going to get off of it. Like, look at this graph right here. In the space of that one engagement, it's just all gone wrong for him. And you have a solar crest done on the Vengeful Spirit. She got 1,100 gold from that one. Mjolnir's completed for Sniper. They have all of the tools that they need now. And this is an ROTK Aghanim Scepter as well, which is soon to be completed. Man. I'm not sure if there's a whole lot else to say about it.
Yeah, I don't think so. I really like the Aghanim Scepter for Sniper. And not because the damage reduction.
Centaur. You said Sniper.
Oh, sorry. I mean the Aghanim Scepter on Centaur when you have a Sniper,
Gotcha.
right? Because it's not because of damage reduction, right? Because 40% of piss all is still piss all, right? So it's not like it all of a sudden makes Sniper that much tankier, but it's the terrain walking.
Right.
That's the part that I kind of enjoy. Just because it's like all of a sudden as Sniper you could just run up a cliff and start shooting people. I think this is... I'm pretty sure that VGJ. I can't talk anymore.
You're good.
I don't know what's happening.
It's been a long day. 6 best of 2s.
VGJ, I think they're going to win this game now. Because you're going to have that 4th item. Well, I can't really say it's 4th item because you have 3 small items. So you're going to get like kind of that 3rd item territory where Weaver finally comes online, right? It's usually like, if you look at some of the other builds, it's like Lincoln's, Adesso, BKB. It's like, well, okay, now he's like full-on teamfight prowess and he does a ton. Or, you know, he goes Lincoln's, Mjolnir, and then he gets MKB or something like that. It's usually that 3rd item that says, boom, I'm Weaver, I'm here, I own team fights now. Whereas before, I was kind of a little bit more pick-off oriented. It was on the edges of the team fight, you know, being kind of a vulture and preying on the weak ones in the team fight. Now, he's like, I am a full presence hero. And that I think that's what this 4th item that's going to be picked up is going to be for him, which is completely good. Good pick-off, though, immediately by Faith Beyond, bouncing right back and getting the kill on Freeze.
Yeah, and again, we've talked a lot about it. This is always going to be the big problem, is that you still have gotten so much out of the early game for Faith Beyond that it's still a problem for him. Duel is going to constantly be up, and they're spamming it out here. I'm not exactly sure what the next big item is that you go for on the Legion Commander. Is there anything in particular that you really like? Is this one of those games where you could go for a Halberd as a way to break the Lincolns?
That's not a bad idea, actually. A Force Staff is still acceptable just because, you know, these heroes are so mobile and they have such a range distance on you that I still wouldn't mind that. But at the same time, it's like, okay, then you're filling your inventory up with mediocre items. So maybe Halberd would be better in that regard.
A little bit of evasion never hurts.
And AC would be really nice because we do have so much physical damage coming out of the side of ETJ between the Sniper and the Weaver.
Oh, pop out. A bit of a misplay there. They're on top of Shadow, though. Oh, Shard's just barely off the mark. ROTK looking to finish him off. They swap forward. Fenrir to secure the kill onto the Rubik. Nicely played, and, well, now they're on top of Faith Beyond. Well, able to blink away just in a second, and now trying to turn the fight on them. They're going to be able to run down the Tusk. Maybe going to be able to get some more as Blink has another dagger, going to throw it out, but I think they call off the charge here.
They kind of got lured in with that snowball, blink away, and all of a sudden they're just, they're not on top of a hero, they're on top of a chaotic offering golem just sitting there. They're still going to pursue forward here and see if they can catch something here on Wings, but I'm not sure if going Shadow is for your best bet. Shadow is very tanky with that heart. They should be careful on how much they try and focus him down. It could lead opportunities for Faith Beyond to be able to find the back line.
And he kills them so quickly. Yeah. It's just any of these heroes are going to go down. They do already have that AC on Lifestealer as well, too. So
oh, you're right, you're right.
It seems like something that's just going to... maybe you do need to become that extra core, but he's going to be on top of Freeze again with Blade Mail. Oh, just a second too late. would have loved to pick that one up.
I'll never say no to Mjolnir
Oh yeah.
on that hero. Just, you know, forcing a hero to attack you. Man, Aggressive was so low in that last team fight. He almost lost his Aegis. He dropped down to like maybe 50 HP before getting off his time lapse.
Oh yeah.
Call.
Well, in the meantime, been very sort of back and forth-ish, but really it was just Wings with this huge advantage that they ended up throwing away in that one big team fight. And since then, it's felt like VGJ the ones dominating the tempo of this game. Do you see this sort of changing around anytime soon, either with like a big item that's coming up here? Rubik's going to be able to find some initiations with Lifestealer, or is it all just about the next Roche fight?
It's going to be mostly about the next Roshan fight, I believe. I'm not sure if VGJ is really going to make too much happen with this Aegis that they have. VGJ, if they're going to win, it's going to be kind of a slow situation. Right. That's why I thought they'd win. It's not like they're all of a sudden going to dominate team fights or anything, but it is going to feel like almost inevitable that they are going to be able to push this into late game because Wings won't be able to break high ground. We said that was a significant problem for them earlier. You have really good high ground defense for VGJ as well to just kind of compound that issue even more. And then you talk about the late game potential. So Wings, if they're going to be able to win, it's going to be really fast. I think it's going to be like one of those, boom, great team fight. We go high ground. We force another bad fight out from VGJ, and the game very quickly collapses from there. So they got to hit their timing pretty soon here, I think, on the side of Wings. But obviously, you want to wait until that Aegis is down. VGJ, in order to kind of ensure this, I think they just need to stay grouped up. Make sure they don't give away any free dual kills.
This is also interesting. Double Solar Crest going to come out. Fenrir and FY.
Yeah, I still think that's okay.
Yeah. It's just like the same build for both of them. Use double Solar Crest.
Yeah, here's the play, right? It's like the Legion Commander duels somebody, one Solar Crest the ally, and the other Solar Crest the Legion Commander, and boom, you got your faces covered. All right, you got miss percentage chance and evasion. You've got plus armor and minus armor. That is a winning duo right there.
Is it, though?
I don't know, Lyrical. We're going to find out.
Yeah, very much so. It does look like they're going to be able to jump forward, though, and find the Weaver. They were able to break his Lincoln Sphere, the swap, trying to keep him alive, but he is still going to fall. More dual damage towards Faith Beyond. They're going to chase down RTK. Freeze is peeping away in the background, but not sure if it's going to be enough to kill them all off. Faith Beyond will fall. Shadow also getting controlled. Aggressive after the buyback and the time lapse in is going to start to take down Shadow. Jumps inside of Blake and he gets him out. Oh, so close. They are still in a lot of trouble, though. The Diff Blade doing some work. BKB popped, trying to pop this one and get out. There's no buyback for Legion, so they can't come back in for another fight. And Aggressive is just diving so deep for this, is trying to find that kill, but out of Diff Blade charges, so they weren't able to run him down.
They might. No, they're not going to even catch Innocence. In fact, if they're not careful, there could be a potential for a turnaround with this Fatal Bonds on so many of their heroes. But time to just slow it down a little bit, take objective. You've got 45 seconds with the Legion Commander down. Just stay grouped up. Don't let PA make a jump.
Oh, she's going for it. There's the jump.
Radiant team ban. Reserve time. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Disruptor!
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
League's assassin.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Terror Blade.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Venomancer.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Ten seconds remaining.
Axe.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Say like there's not many support decks
Prepare
push
for
towers.
battle.
Used to see teams like favor them, the pushing back in like the 5-man death ball meta. It was like a lot of Shadow Shamans, Shakira kind of fell out of favor for pushing carries and hits, but now it seems some teams are bringing back. Yeah, we've seen Shadow Shaman fail, but we'll see if Shakira a bit better as that.
Very, very interesting with this lineup, especially Empire. Some of these heroes that we've all have very scary performance. But Poshka on that Monkey King earlier today, he LFY. I mean, I'm not sure if Faceless would have got the chance to see those games, but they've got to be prepared for this, man. I feel he's the one you've got to be worried about.
Just
What was he
watching
doing?
Monkey King. He was just
30
bouncing around like
seconds.
3 heroes, avoiding. Like they were trying to follow him. They could kind of see him jumping around, and he manages to like weave his way through the entire dire jungle before getting back to his side of the river. Monkey King thing.
I mean, the question is, as I was kind of saying before, is he going to go for that early courier snipe? We saw him attempt it in both games against LFY. Second game, quite humorously hit around by the fountain.
Still good. You don't have to do it from minute 0.
The
He's just going to
battle
block the
begins.
mid lane to start off with, but then he could go bouncing around. But having seen that, perhaps will our Spirit Courier. The Courier for the Dire actually just tuck itself. It started to move out, and then like, wait a second, let's move back to the Fountain. He's not even. Often you'll see this Dire Courier like closer, like off the ledge, but you've got to keep it in Fountain for the. Very aware of all the monkeys. Saying like, hey, mid doesn't actually need the salve. Let's wait until we get eyes on the monkey. Sure enough, yeah, he's
making
bouncing
his
around
way.
the mid lane.
The eyes on mid or eyes. Right, it's going to be eyes on mid. Up behind Jabs.
He goes for the jump.
Straight in. Primal Spring will connect, and with that slow, Jabs quite a bit of trouble. The Gale trying to hold back FN. In fact, the Gale is enough there. Getting it at level 1, keeping himself alive.
So for him, Monkey cannot jump onto trees while he's scaled up. That's wear off, but he's aware that Courier might be coming
He's
out.
looking for it. But look at the route the Courier's taking. They're taking it round through their high ground area.
Jumping across, he gets it by the tower knows he's there.
Yeah, they know. They're bringing
he's
that Courier
chasing
right
him.
away from him. Still looking for him, the
Dire's middle
posture.
tower
But
is
he
under
realizes
attack.
now. Oh, okay, he's still trying for it. Can he really? Oh
way.
my
Are you
goodness, Monkey
kidding
King,
me?
boys
Courier
and girls.
has been killed.
What?
Even when you know he's going for it.
This hero's mobility is insane. They were fully aware from.
They knew it, and they were trying their best to do everything to move it away. I mean, you got to admit there was very little really that Faceless could do apparently to save that Courier.
Yeah, I guess you just hide it in the side of the map or something in hindsight, but trying to dodge. They were well aware of Monkey King. They had vision of him jumping across and the tower hitting. They saw him coming.
Yeah, the pings were out. They knew. What I'm saying, we are going to see a bit of an attempt from going in onto nice next one. Damage, that's the question. They're trying to chase down Chappie. That's some of the open wounds. Will be
Back to mid lane. This is the best time. Get his salve out, but managed to get 3 CS, and that's with bringing out a salve. Can't bring out any more items.
It's going to be careful as well. They can certainly do that. This was too late coming through, but the slow's connecting again. The Gale, but this time FN has that haste rune, and that's going to be your first blood for the Troll in the mid lane. As you mentioned, CS already going a bit for that Benno. 11 against 3 fair and a kill well under FN.
Fortunate haste rune, but it's also the way they play around it. They're like, okay, I've got a haste rune, let's make sure we get this kill. If he doesn't get a haste rune, perhaps Monkey doesn't come back through, or his health.
Ice, they got slips back. Chappie, one more touch, they'll take it. They'll get the kill. XY tried to come in to disrupt the play from Empire.
Mid lane again. Down this time, he has luckily walked off, but Shrine up and has no CS to show. He just TP'd in, has to immediately try him without getting any last hits. And itemless, he's holding on to just a Wraith Band. He's poorer than when he's out of the game.
Guess you just have to keep the... Can't go jungle really because the Monkey King's...
Start leveling up. Perhaps he was always going to go for the Gale. So I was about to say, you normally want to go for like how bad of a start he may reach. He is going to stick it out, commit to the Gale build. Stage early. A lot of kill and harass potential here, like the longest range. Does still need that buddy in the earth.
Of course, the good news really at the moment for Faceless is that up top, Terrorblade is getting the free. Black, he's having a fantastic time. And as the panel said, Terrorblade, it can be a very strong hero this game. It has its strength.
It's good news, but it's also tied to like not the best news in that Ghost Stick on the Axe is actually farming fine. He's got 15 last hits, he's level. They haven't zoned him whatsoever. Off lane for the Axe is going. It's not expected to farm against it. But he is hoping to do it, done just that. Like, off lane is a win, or the Faceless safe lane is this.
That final pick fire. One of the they have. You're also heading over as well. Maybe fight if needs to jump over a fair bit to come over, and he is making his way. He is going to look to try and do something and go straight in. With the stun onto XY, isn't going to jump down though, but they've got the vision on him. Finally comes out as he uses the gate. River. Faceless get the kill. It will be
Stun on the Earth. Stun TB. Stop some damage output, but likely would have been good use of the Metamorph. It really felt like Axe was getting much out of that lane. They needed to use a Metamorph. You can't just sit in the safe lane farming as a TP set Metamorph. It's either to get a kill, press the tower. The cooldown that is very long, but if you're not...
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Why
attack.
you have the TB there and say farm and play for take objective early on typically. And at this stage, killing an offlane Axe is
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
will push Ghost Dig slightly.
nice. FN. Jungle. Spread him high. Good chance for Vet. Suffering in this.
Initiation up top, but jump in from Monkey King. An early point in Thunder though, they may not be expecting this. It's slightly deep.
Yeah, Bush is going to put it in the defense back. Black should have the chance to Sunder nicely. He's going to look towards the side. There it has coming out. They do have the follow through pull, but FL they seem to have the numbers. In comes XY. Black falling incredibly low. Can Ghost Dig finish the job? He needs to do really. And he doesn't level guys to get it with the battle hunter. Take down the Axe in return, but they lose Black for it. Faceless, they'll find some more. Looking for the Boschka. Head forwards in the
Radiant's
roll.
top tower is under attack.
There are lads. There's Axe live.
Pyra, okay with that exchange. It's still a free-farming troll in the mid lane. Life still a free-farming more or less safe lane. Really like how FN is just so efficient lane. When he gets a regen route, he goes to farm the Ancient. Normally when you want to farm the Ancient early on as a troll because you take too much damage and then you can't stay in the lane.
Funny, I saw
Sort of wait.
Grappers in the south. They'll look to dive across. Great stun from Eyesight Size to hold back the two of them. But Meposhka, he's still on the hunt for this. Chappie goes for the straight TP out. Meposhka hiding in the tree line. They're seeing if they can find him. They didn't have the stun there to counter that TP. Meposhka looks like he'll be A-okay, but under the poison. Ended up getting Chappie.
Gold for me.
Incredibly low roll.
TP's on corner. But he can hop around. They just fly across that bit.
They know it's... and he gets an invis this time. Yeah, I was going to point out, like, getting a regen early on, farming the Ancients while you regen up, very efficient. Maximize farm advantage of the team. It's a good 1,000 net worth ahead. Part of that due to the death on TV, of course, but even without that, he was phase and almost Yasha now.
I think kind of going on that. But having a hero that allows you to do so. It's pretty huge. Ancients.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Half minutes in.
A gift from the Tempest of Thunder.
Axe
Goes in trouble. Eyesight Size comes in with rotation. That one now. Oh, Faceless to a bit of pressure down on top. Nuts as well to help the push.
Radiant's
Empire
top tower is under
elsewhere. They've got
attack.
eyes on the mid lane. They can close gap on towards Jam. Will put the ultimate out. Has Exploit coming in as well with the Bolt Smash. Indeed, FN is falling low. They will find Jam, but they'll lose FM for it. With immediate CP out.
Level 4 game. Kill most heroes with that at this stage of the game. Very respectful of that, man. Damage output, but yeah, Black TP's in, so I think you could turn it around. They did get the troll, but he looked like it was gone anyways, but you can get some tower damage. I like that they were pairing the Nyx with the TD up top, because I feel like Nyx is the perfect hero to find a pick-off, and then TB's the perfect hero to follow pick-off with tower and objective.
Dyer's
But
bottom tower
Black
is under
in
attack.
mid lane prevented them getting the top tower, and whenever they've got Metamorphosis and the TB, where the Nyx is, or vice versa, send Nyx where to find the kill, and together to...
Dire's middle tower
Not
is
bad.
under attack.
Illusion.
Jabs really needs
What have we here?
Slam all that fast with all the way with the Venom Ward. Top ISIS, I seen on top of this exactly where he base.
to go on to him. They do have the cool ice. But Nuts is there, looking to help him out with the ice bar. Catches out here, the Black move the rotation as well, but the dunk down there. They've lost the ice. So they do take down the Poshka.
Radiant's middle tower
Probably to
is
have
under
0
attack.
casualties there since they had all the advantage. Still a great for them.
Dire's top
Get
tower
to be-
is under attack.
It could be in there. Has backup.
In here, immediately with the stump for the Monkey King into the bashes from their fan. They'll get Jabs
Radiant's
down.
middle tower is under
No extra
attack.
chance to do anything in retaliation.
It's gonna kill him with his ult. Jabs actually gets the kill. I think that's why he went so aggressive, knowing that that level Gale was gonna get the
Radiant's
kill,
middle
but
tower has been denied.
expect the station potential. Does get the tower, even though it's denied, it's still opens up the map. Mid, but quite the outcome. If Venno gets the kill there, gets a tower and doesn't die, it's a very different state. He would be up near like 4K
Dire's
net
middle
worth.
tower is under attack.
Down onto her fan, I mean on his own. Burst.
Down the bottom one. Medically rotate.
Black can get in range. Now, if FN goes for this wave,
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's
good
bottom
proactive
tower is under
Or
attack.
usage. King R as well as the Poshka. That their cores are protected at top, at mid. Pairing up the sentry with the observer around that radius.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Bottom lane.
Radiant's
Straight
bottom
from the
tower
Poshka.
is under attack.
Return you to
balance pressure onto this bottom lane. There. Full 5
Radiant
down.
structures are
At the moment,
fortified.
in the second side, we've got Empire.
Radiant's bottom
Pressure up
tower
on the
is under
top.
attack.
Tier 1 for tier 1.
Dire's
Now,
top tower is under
Blink dash
attack.
a bit better. Armlet, Lightstone on Chappie. The axe light to the bomb can certainly cause issues. That's fine.
Empire's definitely doing
Radiant's
better in
bottom
terms of
tower
items,
has
but I
fallen.
feel like TB as a hero matches up there. They like, got metamorphosis up and can kite around against the Lifestealer Troll. Feel like Faceless match up pretty well in a team fight based on the Dragonlance gap as well.
Dive size with the setup, hunts down the monkey.
That's 5, he's dying a lot this game. I feel like a lot of them have been acceptable deaths or
Radiant's
deaths
bottom
in-
tower is under
The Empire's trying to
attack.
fight back into this. Look at
Dire's
Chappie
top
going
tower
straight on
is
Dive
under
side,
attack.
tries to TP out, but the glimpse is there. X. Even more XY. Goes for the roll, TP out, can they get it ready to cancel it? Ooh, Ghost, it couldn't quite get there in time with the blink call.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Get out. Meanwhile, Nuts doing a fair bit of damage to this bottom lane. The strength for Jakiro. That tier 2's already down to half health. And he'll go for the TP out, and again he makes it. Ghost to just get the call in time. Look for him in the tree line.
Dire's middle
Hero
tower is under
away
attack.
with a lot of effective damage there. The pings come out, and they're like, goodness. That's what I did, boys. Tier 2 down on his own.
He's drawing lines like, I'm going straight down that bottom lane again. Come with me if you want, team. But I mean, it's perfectly fine to have your 5-position hero like split pushing the off lane is like a great thing to have your 5-position hero able to do at this stage because it's the most dangerous place on the map to be. That tier 2 bottom tower is where you do not want your carry or your mid because they're just gonna get ganked. Your opposing team's stun, and they're like, sweet, free kill in the core hero. They see a Jakiro, they're like, is it worth ganking Jakiro? Let's go fight. Let's go kill this Venno again. Or let's go deal with this Nyx assassin mid lane. You're never gonna really. Suddenly it's like, oh wait. What do we?
Jab, so maybe it goes to the vision with that blink. Got the glimpse back. Around the tids. Up with that move. Fine, chap.
gold for my armor.
Can it out though. Faceless, they know that Empire are making the move. Though, that's the question. They don't have Jabs. Jabs has the ultimate, but he's just not in the neighborhood. Ice with the vision, he steps up, looking at what's going on, but immediately the blink on the nuts instead. Chappie comes out, looking to find it secure. The static storm will track down the TV. Can they finish off that before he gets a a chance to send another card. Black comes out, gets the sun drop, goes towards their fender, Magnetite comes in and there's the ultimate. Eyesight sight for the two-man stun, and they've got to find one more to find the team wipe there.
Radiant's bottom
Faceless,
tower is
pulling it
under
off.
attack.
The static storm was big, but they just couldn't kill Black quick enough. Able to get that sunder,
Radiant's
and indeed
bottom
it
tower
and
has
some
fallen.
jabs turning up just in time to
Radiant's
offer
middle
that
tower
finishing.
is under attack.
Nyx hitting multiple hero stuns as well. That was quite the. I mean, both sides played that team fight very well. If they killed the TB pre-Sunder, Empire come out. They're trading like 5 for 2 or 5 for 3. Very close to going Empire's way. If they just did a bit more damage onto the TB, would be a bit better. But that's why you pick TB against Lifestealer, because this right-click Lifestealer does not do a lot. Again here. Initially, a really good silence stopped the call coming out from the axe on the 0, and then Static Storm. No, he had the full one. Oh, that boulder smash. I think without that boulder smash, then he may have been like hulled or something before. Really nice from Nyx.
Yeah, I think X, Y, and as you mentioned, control that those two are off. Those guns.
Be back in this game. And they were ahead on kills even before that fight, but they were struggling in net worth.
And we see the swing there. Top lane Ghost Stick finding out Kira, the Monkey Man. Jumps in. Trying to make the work for it. Chappy there as well.
I've killed
Very
better.
hopeful.
And I think there's good reason why the panel really like seen it so far. If you can survive that static, the static storm's really all they've got. The axe helps a little bit as well.
Dire's
But
top
he went
tower
on a different
is under
target.
attack.
He also got silence. So when you're playing these very heavy physical damage cores like Troll and Lifesteal against TB, you've got to make sure you're supporting Pass can lock him down, because he is amazing against heavy.
He jumps in, gets the call back up coming from Faces. Can they keep the fight long enough for the Manta and the Sunder? Once again, Black survives, turns towards Chappie. They've brought down the axe as well. The eyes are coming through just in time from Nuts, and once again, Faceless punishing Empire as Empire desperately try and kill Black, but they just don't seem to have the lockdown to do it. Manta, Dragon Lance, he had such a great time in lane. Now sailing ahead, this Terror Blade, the panel said it would be an issue, and we're seeing exactly that.
Yeah, there's a couple issues there that the Earth Spirit's in a good position behind him, so Axe can't get the dunk off because he gets
Dire's
silent.
middle
Like,
tower
he
is
gets
under
probably
attack.
low enough for the dunk. It was
Radiant's
kind of
top
borderline.
tower is
Perhaps he
under
wasn't low
attack.
enough anyways to begin with, but even if he was, he doesn't get to get it off. The Spirit's there, silence at the stun. Again, we see it. And Lifestealer,
Radiant's top tower
he's
has
lacking the
fallen.
Deso. If he's had the Deso in either the previous fight or that fight, either time, that's enough damage output to bring down the
Look
TB.
how close they get again. Got to be frustrating for Empire. As you mentioned,
Silence
just
done.
XY, buying the time Black to turn it.
Like he had probably just enough HP without the silence stun to get the Manta into Sunder, but really heads up play for you.
I was talking about the Earth Spirit, a lot of hate going his way. Empire surround him, drop down the Static Storm and cut off his head.
Exactly.
Carry farmed Earth Spirit. You know, farmed in his Nyx. Because that is probably like 2 foot on here. He has got his Midas now. Power farming a little bit. Fantastic game. Definitely improved it. Times I saw him playing it like 6-8 months ago, and I was just like, XY Earth Spirit, definitely nowhere near some of like the top tier Earth Spirit players, but he is definitely improved on the hero. He's become probably one of his best heroes.
Very strong athlete. That Black Guardian. There and Chappie. Triple XY with the setup, the follow through ice bar. Chappie. And out the creek. Can he get away with the armlet toggling? That's the question. He's going to try for it here. And goes for the race begin. Is he going to make it? No, the damage from Black is too much with the metamorphosis. Faceless will find the kill.
That's why normally I talk over play and then they go and do something dumb, but he hits the perfect roll, silence mid-roll, hits the stun afterwards, and then the ice. But that was
Dire's
great.
bottom
So
tower
very well
is under
coordinated.
attack.
Hello. Black.
No one does this to me.
Radiant's top tower is under
Yeah.
attack.
I feel like the moment you can see its merits. I don't feel like it was a bad pick, but definitely Faceless playing well against the hero, always punishing it whenever it's showing itself on the map. That's a lot
Dire's
of
bottom
kills, a big
tower
reason
is
why.
under attack. Dire's bottom tower. Radiant's top
Down
tower
on
has
Mike.
fallen.
And you do have to give them respect for that because one,
Dire's
not like it's
bottom
in here.
tower is under
But
attack.
then monkey kick. Oh,
Radiant's top tower
He had a
is
great
under
save.
attack.
I feel like he's even played well this game. That's really
Yeah.
where I give like a lot of credit to Faceless. They've managed to do this well played ones. He found the courier,
Radiant's
he
middle
baited the Nixon
tower
top
is under
hunting
attack.
sentry. He's done a lot of really nice moves. Similarly, Faceless have all baited him out much like the Earth Spirit sitting behind. Too many items ahead of the Lifesteal. Lifesteal now has Deso. I was talking about how this was a crucial item to have for those two failed ganks on the T1 at bottom, where he barely got the Sunder off, and then at top of the T tower, he just got the Sunder off. Either of those times he's a Deso, you get the kill, but now he's got the Deso. I'm still feeling like he's still a 9 behind. TB's about to have a Skadi. He doesn't quite
I
have
like
it.
this though.
Oh,
Are they not going to do it?
bit risky maybe.
Yeah, I guess with the ward, yeah, but they can't do it really with
Yeah, Venom
because
Ward.
they'll know immediately and
There was no Venom Ward they may have.
there we go. There we go, jump in, another feed, we'll rip apart that Jakira.
Not the kill they wanted, but you take what you find. Can't be, beggars can't be choosers there. The hero you find is the hero you take. You can't just ignore him and try run past and hope something.
I think I rose towards it.
I mean, it can, but whether or not
It's
it'll
on with the
succeed,
idea.
it's probably, I'd be fairly about that.
Yeah, Mapochka is being found out by us. Yeah, but the big pull from Ghosting. They need more follow-up. Great 3-man stun. King Arthur, the Static Storm wants to keep chatting. Putting the work towards the East this time. He goes to the jab. Looking at the Venomancer. Turns towards side. Takes down a second. Empire this time with a superior team fight for the moment. Empire are looking to turn it. But the slow onto Ghosting. XY moving in as well with dual breath out. Kiro picks up another.
Damn, love to see like a Veil or something. Look how much magic damage flying.
Haste.
Hero, Earth Spirit, Nyx, Veno. It's not just TB
Radiant's
doing damage in
middle
this fight,
tower
it's
is
the
under
entire
attack.
supporting cast as well. Still a good fight for Empire in the end. We get heroes, 2 core heroes with that just for the axe. Great stack. King Ar's been very good this game. It's a bit unlucky that they didn't kill the T bottom. I feel like he's had good static storms this game. Just his team has somewhat lacked the damage to finish off some of those that has caught it. That's going to change now. Troll. He can man up and fight a little bit better in some of his engagements. The Desolator as mentioned. Change items starting to come.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Interrupter. Looks towards.
Skadi just way that's where he kind of say he's totally unkillable. Definitely if you throw a Blink Call, Static Storm, Troll and Lifesteal both hitting him, he will die. But the Skadi means you've got to throw everything past you with something like, okay, let's hope we can Axe Call like with an Infest Bomb and a Static Storm. Now you need the Troll as well. You need every little bit of damage.
Yes, axe
I think
kills you.
Empire slowly pulling this game back together, and that does set them up to go into the jump hit. Still a possibility for Faceless
they
to
go
try and
for
get missing one of their key initiator and one of their key control heroes.
going
Radiant's
down so
middle
quickly.
tower is under attack.
There a chance for Faceless. It doesn't look like it. With Roshan
Roshan
Empire,
has
they're playing
fallen
it 8
to
of their
Radiant.
band.
Like if they were thinking of contesting it. Well and truly the main. I mean, it kind of has been in all of Empire's games. Like the way Empire set up their people were farming. But we even saw when he was playing Magnus. The time where it doesn't maybe hold true is when he got Pico. Position in terms of farm priority for FN. More often than not, FN's playing carry from them.
And where does he go with this? But kind of built himself up. He's okay. Okay, that's the answer.
Get kited is bad,
Yeah.
chase heroes is better. Very cheap, cost-effective Agi. Necessarily be not necessarily amazing against the T by any means. Cheaper, easier to obtain item than something.
Tough. The lead in finds a pepper. This is the stun, and now the chance there for Empire to turn around. Look towards side. They got the Static Storm. Look to that interception. They do get it, but at the back right, next one coming in with the magnetized jab. with the ultimate. They've found Disruptor. He's getting top way. He's struggling to move in forward. They'll get the corner to the Benno. They'll take the second Empire. They're not done yet. Chappie just waltzing through the ice path under the cover of Rage, looking for Black. But then they kind of realize they just don't have the damage to bring down this TV with the Scotty. He's looking to back off. But will be dropped under posture, and that will cause to hold back a little bit. Black doesn't want to walk forward into that, but we saw there, you know, that they tried to make a beeline for him, but so hard to kill the Terrorblade with the items that Black's got 25 minutes.
But they've definitely adapted. I feel like the earlier fights they were overcommitting on the TB and getting punished. Now it's turned into, let's just kind of ignore the TB. Let's kill all these other heroes. Benno, Nyx. If we get a stun on the Nyx, he just dies. We've seen, I mean, that's how Nyx missed his stun, so he made it here. But even when Nyx is landing stuns, you just jump on him with the axe fall, he is going to go down to a lifestealer rate. That's why they picked the lifestealers for better counter against the Nyx. So I feel like Empire have done a good job of adapting throughout this game, and they've learned this TB is a problem, but it becomes less of a problem if you don't fight into it. It's fight into the rest. Kill one of his teammates, and then run the hell away from that Scotty, pulling you down and kiting him. The damage output from TB is not at that point where he's instantly killing frontline. Like Axe has the pull up, Troll has a lot of armor, Lifesteal is soon going to have an AC, already has the armor, so there's enough armor on the front line carries that the TB is.
Empire getting ready to make it go in the mid. FN on the front lines, backed up by King R.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, so the
Axe,
axe, sorry. It goes to
looks for the pick at top, but yeah, he's going for a full wraparound and very likely to succeed with this one.
Look for that. Jackie comes out with the rage, stumping the MK. They'll take down the Takira.
Great reaction. You can stop the axe, you can't stop the lifesteal. That's why
Attack.
great pick
Dire's
against this
structures
lineup.
are fortified.
Bottom. Secondary dual scepter. Want to be able to kite as much as. Very handy this game. Third Yules on the Earth Spirit. Yeah.
I mean, it's so good against what the axe in it.
Yeah, you throw him up. Even if he gets the call off, you just want to throw him up so he's not killing your TB with the blade mail. The axe string is here to hit your blade mail damage. Similarly, it's just a disruptive item for a team fight. Just throw the life steal up in the air when he's not. Both heroes do have magic. You can also throw yourself up. You're in stealth, and then you can set up your. Sail down. It does feel like Empire have managed to claw their way back in, stabilize the game a bit, and find better ways.
A gift from the Tempest of Battery. Double damage.
Farm and progression, the basher on the, and that's kind of where
It's very closer as well.
the only item you really need. Very scary in a team fight with that Wukong command. More and more, it's just basher, and then your items is done. Point it's like doesn't.
Come through from Faceless.
I know the Aegis is about to expire. That's what time.
Radiant's
Fine.
middle tower
here.
is under attack.
Seconds left on that Aegis.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Moment he's in the true line of need. He actually blinks out. Obviously, is there. Access has been done, but FN turned over to him. Looks towards the next assassin. Black with the Scotty, though, forcing FN to back off. Empire to retreat. We can charge you. Finding any face this smoke.
Still gonna push.
Get in position.
That's how strong they feel they are now that the Aegis
Dire's bottom
without
tower
a kill, they're
is
like,
under
well, let's
attack.
Metamorphosis is going. They can protect the TB with 4-star with dual scepters. Axe is ready to call, but he doesn't really want to go on the TB. He'd rather find a different target.
Dire's bottom
Black, though,
tower
is still very
is under
careful
attack.
with his. Good thing is with the illusions, the Venom Wards give Fish a high ground, so always be attacking.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
The half already. Ghost stick tries.
Venom very good against his axe initiation. Drop those wards, scout him out. Cancel his blink very often. Hit by poison damage, it will cancelling his blink again. Back off with Metam expiring. Do what damage we can just with illusions. They got the tier 3 tower, it opens up. Might have the direct. They're also about to pick up the big item, he gets the bottom.
I mean, FN is going for the MKB. Halfway there, so
One of those items which, yeah, it's good against the counters with Butterfly, but you still just have that spread of problem. Like, it doesn't counter the TV counters these heroes. So no matter what items FN gets or Gappy gets on the Lifestealer, counter to those parry heroes. And counter his he's not getting the Butterfly necessarily. Like, he can get evasion against the regular damage. More so than anything, it's damage for his illusion. Great mobility, great farming power. This is lacking this item more for the damage output than this. He's not worried about staying alive when his team have like triple 4-staffs and triple yield scepters and double 4-staffs coming. Everyone on the Faceless side is going kiting items and then Black has the carry.
bottom lane, they're looking to bait Jappy and trying to finish off the game, bringing X down low, and there's the dunk from Ghost, gets the kill secure. Jappy into the creep. No, but his own creeps are bringing it down too low. They can get the deny, and they'll look towards Jappy. Faceless will find the lifesteal in return, and they may get more. Ice. But again, just getting one kill, enabling Faceless to get push once again.
And TB has a Butterfly for this push. He's got Metamorphosis back up. He didn't have to use it for that kill. Lifesteal without a buyback. Theoretically, Faceless may prioritize this tier 3 mid if they want
Dire's
to.
middle
Like,
tower is under attack.
actually back off, which I'm a bit surprised by, but perhaps respecting the potential for a Lifesteal buyback. Few items still back at base that they haven't got. Nyx. Actually, opts to go for a blink and changes his mind.
Gold for my armor.
Scary. He's probably just like telling us, my hero is so good against their lineup, like you just have to rush and end this. As much as it would be nice to take out that tier 3 tower so you can that sets you up to just don't have that access. Imagine Faces. I mean, they don't let another Roach by. Exactly what Empire have there. Find a pick into Roach or possibly go straight Roach. Considering Lifesteal's infested, I want to say they.
Got the vision on the back. Another strike up with the challenge as well. Can they kill the time? Just have their 20 damage is down. 70 seconds of black out.
You've had some
Back
practice.
to Evolve. Hurricane Pike.
Big kill for him. They've pretty much been looking for this entire game. Get it.
It's unfortunate for Black, but he has the ward there protecting him. He also probably knows there's no Radiant wards because his teammates have a gem, so XY's been in that area clearing out inhibition. So there's no Radiant wards. He had a ward there to protect himself. He doesn't really do anything wrong. It's just the fact that
Your shrine
he
has
flying
fallen to the radiant.
didn't respect, but that's such like a hard play to read away, so I don't really. They're getting fire and they're rewarded with an Aegis. Empire have just made these clutch plays. Like the few key pickoffs they've got this game, they're behind 19 to 23, but the times they've gotten kills, it's secured them Roshan. It's gotten them really big objectives that have kind of kept this game alive for them because I feel like draft-wise, they'd be struggling. Well, they have been struggling. They are struggling, and it would be a whole lot worse if they hadn't been able to.
Fire in position. Look to take this tier 2 top lane. I'm gonna have Black back up, but
Dire's top tower is under attack.
fire control.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
The mid for more. They're starting to move along. Nick. Wow.
A gift from the Tempest of Battle.
Very old troll. Especially that Aegis in his hand.
Ground push. It's very difficult just to go push high ground when what's the kiting kit build. When they have high ground vision, that's when they're at. Realistically, Empire can't necessarily down the lane. With this, they can force out of towers, like a tier 2 tower at mid, but Faceless are fighting into Aegis. That's how much they recognize their lineups.
Dyer's middle tower is under
Getting a good
attack.
deep wraparound as well here.
Dyer's structures
They've come
are
right
falling.
around the map, and they'll get to the back line. Beautiful stuff to do, but Ghosting's there with the response. Comes in with the call, nicks it down, and so's the Earthspring. They're not done yet. They turn towards Black. Wukong's command, bats him up from the sideline. You look at the third off, bringing Ghosting down low. They've lost the Monkey King. The ultimate is doing a lot of work here, but FN closes on attack. Black kites it out. Finds himself to the sidelines, walking down the troll once, turns towards life, brings down Galley, and now the troll is in trouble as well. Jabs comes in for a cheeky gale, Black brings him down with the Metamorphosis damage. Faceless bring themselves back on top with an incredibly confident team fight. The wraparound work, it looked like a great attempt again from Ghosty to get stuck in with the call, but every time that Black gets the chance to thunder, it certainly just goes to pot for Empire. They can kill him once.
Yeah, I actually thought he was going to die there because I thought his force up was going to be a cooldown, but the first force wasn't even his own. He still had his own Hurricane Pike up after getting pushed out of the Wukong's command. It was just great kiting coming out from the Faceless team. They let Nyx goes down after getting with 2 Hero Impale. His job was already done at that point.
Radiant's
And
middle
Troll's Aegis
tower
doesn't
is
really
falling.
get him any value there because by the time he respawns, he's alone against the Metamorphosis.
I was looking for a glimpse. Trying to get Black, he will get it rooted back into the Static Storm. The jump forward from that bench. Can they bring him down? No, Black is out of it. He's gone. XY will be taken down. But at the same time, Faceless, they're looking for more. Ghosting's in there with the call. Can they bring down Black? Falling incredibly low, but again, the Sunder puts himself high. Not the biggest Sunder, but every little bit of health counts. Black will be able to back off away. And Ben and Ghosting, they really want to try and chase him something. What's marking Iron Guns on the sideline. The Ice Park's out there in time. FN in a lot of trouble. BKB's still on cooldown, and FN's out. He does not have buyback there. He's gone. Ghosting in trouble as well. Chappie trying to do his best with the full straight to bring this one back, but now with folks down, buyback immediately. It's falling apart for Empire. They do not have this troll wall up for a hell of a long time.
Looking could be the end. The Metamorphosis will be coming up in about 15 seconds time, and they've got another pick.
Yeah, they're bouncing out here with the Ice Park. Tentative about how they go for it. They know that Ghosting could be looking for a cool king. I just showing the TP straight out in front of them. It's going to work with my side forward. Blink forward. Gets the stun. Second hero down. Second. Shark has to give us a place to go for this high ground. Full on seed. Down the mid lane. They surf bottom. Those realizing as well that this is not going to be bringing back in. Hasn't used it yet. Faceless are going to know they're in this fact. They can.
Radiant's bottom tower.
They can't
is
kill Black
falling.
with us. I have to do from command, but even that.
I think Mantis style dodged the call there. Black gets himself out of it, and immediately Empire just set hacking. The 3-man bomb smash comes through from XY, and it's all a GG. Empire tap out.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under
And that
attack.
stays the game with the power that Black has, especially with Troll down. Gone, getting out of the game, had enough. Faceless there, game 1, looking convincing and with a very exciting.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Reserve time. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Witch Doctor!
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Ursa Warrior!
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Outworld Devourer.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Ogre Magi!
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. 5 seconds remaining.
Shadow Fiend.
Radiant team pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Prepare
And
for battle.
of course, you know, worth noting as well, looking back at what Empire, Poshka, we've seen him pull out pretty much every game they played, haven't they? Now he's on the Earth Spirit, and this is what he used to do. You know, this was Meposhka's here when we first kind of saw it a year ago, really, in the previous iterations of Team Empire, and he was devastatingly good. So you've got to keep your eyes out for what Meposhka's able to perform in this series. We obviously saw in the other game XY showing us what he can do on the side of Faceless. Step up his own game. And also worth talking about as well, that final pick from Empire, finishing off with a Shadow Fiend. Already seen at least one today. I'll see what on the SF.
30 seconds
Gonna have that
to
OD
battle.
to deal with in the mid lane. But I guess there is this kind of a matchup where you expect both heroes to find. Is someone going to struggle?
Theoretically fine farm. SF does fine once he gets souls if he doesn't get early soul struggles, and I feel like it's a matchup that isn't going to come down to a 1v1, but it's going to come down to the good versus better influence there. Where the lane equilibrium stats looks like favored
The battle
lane equilibrium
begins.
theoretically. So
I'll
see
finish
how this
this.
I think that's going to decide the matchup.
Like at the moment. Cross to already in the neighborhood and this mid lane. They will be sending the Centaur top, keeping Black down on the bottom. Still with this Bat Rider backup, of course. Witch Doctor very much a kind of the classic, it feels like support combination that we saw Faces do a lot in. Remember at Dota pit, like Witch Doctor was pretty much always there for them.
They more than a lot of teams run like hard fives in some games. I feel like XY and Nuts often get neither of them ever gets farm, but what they get instead is a lot more farm when they're off. When they run through like lineups where ICSI's good. Okay.
I mean, look at this as well. He was looking at one of the cams, but King R pretty much just came across and chased him all the way out. You know, ICSI straight up with the iron. Was looking to do cams, but King R causing issues already.
Recognizing something that you can't really match.
Ursa goes
With starting items, like
That's scary.
you can go near him.
Gone on a bit. Roll from the Poshka.
Ben's got his souls. He's got 8 of them early. Coming. Be able to lead. Rolling.
Denied.
Support from lane Empire. Keep bringing King up. I'm just going to look for the lead in here. They'll get XY down onto the river. And that's going to be your first blood. By the looks of it, in fact, can they get it first? You see the trade potential. Jab is moving up, trying to find FN. Just out there. Taunts his way up to the high ground. Jab will be able to back up. Incredibly low there on Empire, but Jab's just unable to find the king.
Ben doesn't even want to go shrine. He's like, there's creeps to hit, guys. Until I need that shrine, I'm hitting creeps here.
Selfish.
Back and decide, alright, might miss a range.
Ghostings just come across from the bottom lane looking for a courier snipe. I mean, why not?
Just gets into unpredictable move. What that is. And I think that's where those kind of plays often work because you're not expecting. Really a decent start. SF isn't necessarily doing all that well in terms of farm and CS, but getting the kill, the first blood, go their way.
I mean, FN just messing around with the taunts here in mid lane, and well, he's going to be taunting from the grave. Will get the kill this time around, Faceless. Milposhka unable to turn up in time to help slow them down. And, yeah, SF clowning around a little bit in the mid lane, and it's good news for Jabs now. Orking the kill, double the CS of that.
He went for the double null. Surprised just how well he's doing. The SF got a double null, giving him last hitting potential. He's got better outcome. The Ogre typically has the slight edge against the Ogre. Around this mid lane. Being tankier, being able to a bit more harass that early value punish. Ursa free farming, similarly Weaver free farming. Comparing these two now. And it looks like as far as the support doctor maybe more in terms of farm and levels than the side pulls a bit.
I'll never give you the satisfaction.
No. Bit vulnerable, you know.
I'll take that.
Oscar's get an angle. Across with his imp. Love to get something done here in this mid lane. FN a little low on the mana for multiple raises. They've got the damage. Jabs comes too far forward, but ready. Ogre back in the name. Very hard for them.
One procs, it's like 100 plus HP. There was just
The bottom instead. Ghost Stick. On by the members. Wears out ahead, the high ground. A little bit of a beat down. A bit of nuisance. Searching for him. 6 stones there.
buys in the jungle where ISS is managed. 4.5, close to level 5 already. Mid with King R though, so came out of setup here, but
It's gonna be hard.
yeah, ready. Well ready for it.
ISIS could be the better option. Again, he's pretty tanky. Tanky enough that that's the question. Well, hitting a 2-mana Who Stomp like that will allow him to walk it off. 2 of them unable to find and kill him. Could be trouble. Oh, this card. Oh, that's beautiful. there. The bounces in the Maledict, but Poshka's out. They will lose the Centaur though.
Great rotation from Ursa.
Yeah, Ursa just turned up suddenly by the Radiant Shrine, but that's come across as well, and with Jabs moving it over from the mid lane, they should be able to find more here. Chappie, can he get his way out? FN's trying to help out, but Chappie's gone. They've got the setup now as well onto FN. Miposhka will come back through trying to help, but the damage from Jabs and Black at this stage, it's too much here in this early game. Yeah, Ark coming through, chasing down Miposhka. King Ark, can he save this man? Jabs gonna get it. The jukes are attempted, they're not going to work out. They did end up losing Black, but at the end of the day, FL, big kills. Crazy fight movement from Radiant's half, their own shrine, all the way over to Dire.
Yeah, I feel like initially the Ursa move going that aggressive was really nice, but he didn't have a... He had mana to also TP. I think it was out of mana and just didn't have a TP escape. Would have gone a lot better for him, because that Weaver rotation is what kills Chappie.
And now look, top lane, ice. Self away, Empire. Getting a kill like that, I mean, it's kind of evening the board back up.
A lot better for them. King R up to his arcane boots now as well. Sustain the mana and the spam on Ursa. Mana problem.
My final.
He's got a DD. Ghosting. Poshka. Looking good for the Ursa. It really is. It's going to a lot of pressure up. This is a hero that you have to get stuff to. Have to have that moment of the where you're finding pick off after pick off. Pull off so easily.
Relying on like Big the Bat helping set up those pickoffs because he's not going for a flat flank. Vlad's not just a casual mask, so probably hoping to take but bummed as he is, he doesn't have that easy. The Sentinel Stampede to
Dire's middle tower is under
get some
attack.
good initiative. Stampede away from that to kite him around.
Huge amounts of card.
Cask versus good at kiting Astral. Bloodlust teammate, Ursa, stun him up.
So nice. A couple of them there. In fact, they want to try and make a go for this. Looking towards Miposhka, straight out with the roll away. Goes as well, just to hold back. Advance effect.
Gale, really good stats.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The main reasons you buy this item, there's not a lot of heroes, but Magic Amp is predominantly magic damage outside for an even him. Bad option against the team. I think the main thing about Bale is it's one nice early game items that give you armor and has a good build up. The other armor items for like an OD, not items you want to like you get Tranquil Boot. I'm gonna get a Buckler. The best option.
Lane, Ghost Stick. I'll kill them. With the Earth Spirit, they've got a lot of control. They have the damage.
Control for if they get the lasso and as well as the
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
telekinesis. They've got spell steal. For King R now as well. Here now is Stampede come. Eva gets silence. Stampede, you can get that. Theoretically, it's
Gold
nice
and
sit
sweet.
in the jungle, farm away, and then throw a Stampede if his perhaps his turn. Just trying to farm up towards timing is
Both offlaners, Ice and Ghost Stick on similar.
looking at the cause, ODSF, even and Ursa was the main discrepancy. Better in the safe. The Vlad's likely fast version. Fire at the stage.
From the Faceless low, look towards the mid lane. They need to to get over there because they're OD in a bit of trouble. Drag back up through Ghosting, but it's actually getting
Blade spray.
You got lassoed. Where's the third hero? You can't go for that
Dire's
play
middle
without
tower
a
is
third
under
hero.
attack.
That was just Rubik and bad.
Dire's
SS is there or
structures are
Ursa with
fortified.
either of their spells? Like, yes? Yeah, you can get that kill there. Rubik and bad. Variant.
Radiant's top tower
He didn't
is
even
under
get down to
attack.
like 2/3 HP.
to form a defense. It's back across. Dagger on the back.
About to Gary. Ursa with no clear initiation. SF doesn't. What? Shadowblade soon. That right in there. Faceless are going to have
Dire's top
maxed out
tower
bloodlust.
is under
Run
attack.
around the map with this Gary OD. It's cost effective. Veil item. Take Titus. Fight with him pretty well. He doesn't have his Lincolns yet. It's just
Haste.
What about setup? It's fairly easy for him to steal at this point, but it's opposite of his. But he's going to find ISO size. So with the max
Just what
extra damage and a faithful, bring it down low. I was toying with the idea that there's no way he could do it. Now with Stampede, Faceless. Jimmy's have been rustled and they are almost certainly going to punish. Not going to hit the Houston, but angry Witch Doctor Ananova waiting down the stairs. They'll take him out. Got a little bit too.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
bottom.
Dire's bottom
Find
tower
the Weaver.
is under attack.
Guess is wrong. Black was going jungle there, but it was not the case. He found the Weaver and hit a full Requiem. It would have been. Radiant Ward scout out that arrow. Progressive.
Dire's middle tower is under
Doctor
attack.
Does not. Triple set. The immediate response to Shadowblade. Triples. It sucks so much when you see it as support because you're like, man, I almost had my Tranquil boots. I almost had like, you know, like even just like a tomb, something you wanted, and suddenly it's like, I gotta buy 3, 4, 5 seconds.
Roshan has
For the Roshan
fallen to
attempt
the
and he
dark.
gets it. They can't get there in time. They get a beautiful 3-man Houston. Coming straight in here, dropping the ult, maybe a little bit early. Doesn't do too much at all. In fact, Jab's in trouble himself. Jabby turns towards him, takes down the OD. Black, going to focus towards Ghost on the high ground. FN can't get the ult, the fire blast is there in time. Connex like jumps in again from my side. Comes in with the 3-man Houston.
Oh, the card.
And the Deadpool, look at it go as Empire just get blown up by Faceless. Chappie's out once. They might get, I know they're going to give him a second time. Eyesight setting into position for the Houston with the double edge. And that's going to be a full 5-round team wipe there. Faceless doing it absolutely perfectly. Ice. And it was sort of 3, one after another. Beautiful Houston. And he's got the, talking about the man. Back in he comes. Ice sets up another.
7 for 0. If you look at the Aegis as well.
My goodness there. Faceless bringing it all together and
Look at that
Dire's
sentinel
middle
damage.
tower is under
4.2k
attack.
damage. Most of that from
That
like
was
3-man
ridiculous.
double edges and stuff. That is
A lucky find.
literally the
Dire's
their
middle
pride.
tower has fallen.
Absolutely brilliant fight. The Empire. They got the Aegis, but at the end didn't matter, gods. Just look at this play. First Tombstone straight away, 3 heroes.
He doesn't even know he called the Shadow Fiend. This is the funny thing
And look,
there
he
too.
backs away, preparing for the blitz. He knows he's going to catch them off guard. And they may have lost jabs, but doesn't care. Knows that he can get back in. Again, they group up on the high ground. He moves in, sees the opportunity, bam! Again, ice, and as you said, Nuts just beautifully getting in that pass, bouncing around.
Gold and sweet.
Ice blows up FN, and you think it's all over, you think he's done, but he ends up coming back in again. Another one.
Being like, I mean, him and top 2 offlane quite some time and shows very different styles. He shows that there. His playmaking him.
Immediately on the SF, looking to lock down one of the big threats. And the pass bounces a beautiful holding back Empire. They just can't can't get away with jumping in onto Faceless, and now they themselves in
Radiant's
trouble.
top tower
The
is
Astral's
under
there,
attack.
setting up onto the Earth Spirit for
Bottom
Posca.
tower is under
He's
attack.
almost going to go out and down. He does get a nice 3-man bottle smash. He will manage to throw out the Magnetize before he loses his life.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Not going to be enough for Empire to do anything in order to turn that around. Last few kills have been going the way of Faceless.
Radiant's top tower is
struggling to
under
bite
attack.
back into them.
Fortunate there, the cast didn't go back to him. Locked in place down as well. But very proactive, making sure they have sentries wherever they find. That's, again, the second they saw the Shadow Blade, Ogre said, all right,
Yeah,
I'm not
they
having
were
fun this
prepared.
game. I'm buying sentries. He's going to spend more money on sentries than anything else in the foreseeable future, but you've got to make sure SF doesn't get the jump on you. And wherever they go, wherever they move, they're going to have sentries on. That's the big thing in here. Haven't been able to get much use out of FN's Shadow Blade because of this protection.
I think still the impressive thing out of it, despite those last kind of what, 8 kills really that went Faceless way,
Radiant's
you
top
look at the
tower
net worth of
is
the
under
heroes,
attack.
and still, it's FN and Chappie that are at the
Radiant's
top.
top
They're in
tower
great
has
positions.
fallen.
Running away with it. Yeah, turn kills in.
X1 actually able to survive the initial jump, but he won't be able to survive the backup as Empire throw themselves all into the Ogre. Top lane though, Black, he's playing around with FN. FN has got the haste rune. And might just save him this time as they can't quite chase him down. Found get himself
Radiant's
out.
bottom tower
FN went
is
and
under
tried to kill
attack.
Ice Ice, but try to bring him down.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Solo try.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Power down from the bottom, place. Go for the trip. Go on top.
Up there.
Dire's top
They're
tower
trying.
is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is
Shadow
under
Blade lead
attack.
in, they have that. I believe when again X1
Radiant's
Sentry
bottom
laying
tower.
down. Beautifully done. I mean, FN's going to be. How do they know each and every time?
ordered with the
Ice is gone, and Chappie, he's moving in for more. The Astral on the back, border smash from the Posture onto 2. This could be the fight that Empire have been looking for.
Dire's
They'll
top
take
tower
notes as
is
well.
under attack.
The Reds continue to retreat. Chappie making a chance to find the OD. He's hiding in the tree line. Ghost Stick, yeah, he's not going to look for those two. They want to try and get jabs. And here, King Arthur stolen Astral to set things up into the Astral, but all the jukes are real. The Astral comes out from himself. He'll dodge the ult, but he won't dodge his death. They still clean him up, despite the flashy.
On point again with the Sentry Observer, but they were anticipating perhaps an SF rotation, but they weren't anticipating Empire to respond and move at such a speed with all those heroes. The Batrider being there as well, catching out the Centaur, not all committing to the Ogre. You don't want to throw anything. You kind of just ignore him and go for Centaur had Stampede. He was also still half HP. He hadn't managed to
Radiant's
regen up
middle
much from
tower is under
the Shrine
attack.
of the Tranquils. Took it up to like 700-800 HP. So it was a pretty easy kill for them considering how low he was. Big difference taking him out. Once he's dead, the fight's over. Or just go cast, run, try and cut their losses. Spot here, they've got they've got bad, they've got combo. They will be eyeing off probably that next Roshan. Probably see a bit of light impression side and Team 5 President Black just about has completed the Lincoln. He doesn't have to worry about, he can be more frontline, not having to worry about that lasso correctly as much. He does have to worry about the Ghost Grip.
Rack up, of course. Right. Side of Empire
Dire's
as well
top
at the back
tower
of that,
is under attack.
Shadow Fiend with
Dire's
Boots of Travel
structures are
complete,
fortified.
as well as the Dragon Lance. Basher, now complete, done, coming out Chappie.
Dire's top tower
Really greedy
has
build,
fallen.
just travel Shadow Blade, but it just allows you to be super find these pickoffs. Hunt down heroes like Weaver, who maybe solo split the well. Be nice size. Constantly farming and using double edge to farm, but it's
I'll take that.
Empire making a beeline for the mid lane.
4-star. The item timing that they're looking to play around now, but pull into your Batrider. But the problem is they saw the Weaver. Be sure you can use the 4-star to break the
Even though they're able to run the front lines extra quite neatly taken out. There'll be the Stampede there, and that's actually going to buy the time for Empire to survive for this front. passed on to Chappie. Chappie passed up as well. The bounce is coming through, holding Rubik and Earthspirit in place on the sidelines. Faceless won't look to proceed up to the high ground. Respect that as was Pound at this stage, they just have to fight. Pretty much times when they themselves are forced. So careful when Empire the ones jumping.
Empire were ready to stand people off. They even planned an observer watch just on that ramp. It's nighttime at that stage, so they made sure they were. The fight broke out around that river area. They can see across, catch heroes behind. SF can figure out where he wants Shadowblade into the back lines. Shadowblade into the back lines.
Man, eyesight size close, and that's for the eyesight size down. I mean, you already mentioned he's getting greedy with the farm, and he's keeping himself low, and it cost him his life. Black coming across. There's the immediate silence. Beautiful play from the posture. Very quick with the setup, and that'll be more than enough to allow them to get it. Lincoln's isn't going to save you from the pull.
Chain pickoffs coming out from Faceless. Like Faceless are playing this game in a very
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
farming style, trying to get the Zag's timing. OD's gonna bite us. Like we're not really seeing trying to farm their jungle.
Radiant structures are
Hard and Empire
fortified.
just finding still down on kills, but the last like 4 or 5 people
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Team
attack.
Empire's side. Find XY as well. Not a key kill by means, but
Radiant's
pick off
bottom
left.
tower has fallen.
Empire's getting
It really is just a testament to it's just crazy how different the network is that this SF. Despite the action pretty even, he's been farming that much better. He's nearly got 200 CSs. He's been hitting those old creeps. And a 4K lead at the moment against the more so 3K.
Kind of came out of the lane stage a little bit behind, and he just fell back to the jungle, farmed the jungle for the next 5-10 minutes. Didn't really team by that much, which is why you saw him fall behind. Like we saw not him, but the team fall behind on kills a bit. But once he got his Shadowblade up, he went for a few kill attempts. Didn't really have much luck, and he said, "All right, he didn't find kills. I'll just farm the jungle for action." Seth has been heavily out jabs. Accidentally gets smoked. Looked like they were trying to go for a full land smoke jabs, and I believe jabs was on the creep wave as he got smoked.
Dire's middle tower is under
It's like
attack.
they're showing signs that they're aware this smoke.
Stampede looking to chase down FN. They have the dust as well. FN has the posture with him. He's going to strive for the TP out, but he's immediately getting Astral. The posture out first. Faceless that surround the FN. They'll take down another big kill. Down for a full minute. Will certainly allow the time and space for Faceless to start to catch back up with their cause.
Most namely the SF. I think you're less worried about the Ursa.
Radiant's middle
As
tower
mentioned,
is under attack.
much more play around FN where they're not worried about Chappie getting kited so much. Main core, kill him, it's a much bigger deal than stage, and getting a 2 first kind of just take there.
For the setup comes in immediately. So onto the OD. They will put the Lincolns onto him, but it isn't going to save him from the claws of Chappie. Fire. Down OD, Black. Towards Ghostic, Faceless are going to try and fight back.
Dire's
Ghostic still
top tower is under
time left for the
attack.
Firefly, gets himself down on the low ground, goes for the TP out, isn't going to make it. The damage is too much for Black. Faceless getting to the return. For more, in fact, turning towards Chappie, the silence takes it, trying to stop the fire blood. Faybolt comes through, but now the card bounces, the Dead Ward as well. Chappie's falling low, but it's the Magnetize from Miposhka that's doing the most of the work. Ice trying to get himself the hell out of there. King R comes across with the right thing, brings him down, and Empire are turning it around. They've taken down 4. Black's on the retreat as well. But that is the question. Doesn't look like he's a little too slippery, but Empire there, as we're seeing, just really turn things round. And Faceless taking a fight where Stampede still was quite available, and they have got that axe. If they had that there, it would have been a totally different story.
It was like 5 seconds away. Millisecond after dying, or like before dying, he came back up. So it just felt like an odd time to go chase it out aggressively without Stampede. They just waited a little bit, then they would have been able to take that fight with Stampede, get that clips and stuff, and not to mention damage block. Big difference as going it. Now they've got to fight into Seth, but need KB to go with it. Very hard to fight into. And he's about to get that +2 damage boost. Say hello to damage.
Gem
Radiant's
as well.
middle tower is under attack.
Other fights.
good time in the game to get it. You just Aegis, you got maybe on a stage of the game where kind of not that you can't go late game, but you're a lot stronger than Faceless. Once this Aegis expires and the game goes another 10, 15. So Empire's draft is totally okay in the late game. The fact that Face way to fight you. They don't have Black's death, so its damage output is very negative.
I'll
Light
take
right
that.
click damage. He doesn't really has the death, so same for the OD. We don't see that big in item just yet. Has staff fail, cost-effective items. It's going to go for a Lincoln item, which is fine for this game, but again, neither of these carries is dishing out quick burst damage.
We'll walk straight into this one. Empire quick to find the pick, immediately in the rest of Faceless just getting themselves. They don't want to try and fight into that sort of a jump.
Play on the enemy side of the map,
Dire's
get
top
deep
tower
wards down,
is under attack.
take out any radiant vision. Definitely getting. I think well aware of what Empire's getting.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Not really playing Centaur excels at, but he can do very much.
Radiant's
So he
middle
clears quick
tower
waves
is
very
under
quickly, and if he
attack.
gets on top of the tower and the tower's hitting him, down the tower's quite nice. He's playing at the top side of that. Problem is, Bat Rider's missing. It's hard to put.
Radiant's
If
middle
you see
tower
the other 4
is
heroes
fallen.
with Bat missing, you can get caught. And that's
Dire's
exactly
top
that's going
tower
to
is
TP.
under attack.
You get the chase down. That Stampede is certainly
It's going
helping.
to wear off, and Daryl is.
A lot of trouble. King are coming across as well. Kuchi's in. Immediate lift.
Kind of like his job though. Can't fight into the Aegis BKB.
Dire's
Got
top
it.
tower is under attack.
Icing on the well gods. He able to snag Stampede before.
Very helpful with the Bat Rider with the. This helps the Ursa a lot when he's hided dumb fight. So. High ground here. They've been high ground siege. SF's now. I think you only. He went back with the boots of travel to the Dragonland.
He's having a good time.
He knows he's versing Ice Ice Ice, and you better hope you win this game because we'll be seeing some taunts from Ice 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 if this game does not go Empire's way. But right now it's looking very good for them.
Radiant
With their
structures
onto the high
are
ground he goes.
fortified.
Notifications come out from Faceless. Backing off.
Chunk of time left. Pull back, farm a bit more. Try and find some of those pesky supports like Earth Spirit within the Beetles to try put them down. The squishier targets. Bat Rider's also a good target if he can catch, just how elusive Bat can be. Lasso, he forces himself out. He doesn't really stand in the middle of the fight. So often that's only. Shadowfeed's not really the ideal target to go when he doesn't have an aim. Targeting Ursa is the worst. 5 now with the lads and Rage just make kind of the frontline tank for the kills he can get is just flying kills. Got Basher, BKB Blink.
FN Butterfly. It's only going to be an issue. You know? OD's
yeah.
not going to want to build an MKB, and Weaver is a long way away.
Yeah, I know. As well.
Gold and
Firing,
sweet.
so you can try and burst him down with damage.
A golden thread.
So, there. Gappy come up. What an Empire. Fired.
Item or two. Same thing, like the Iron behind, but the OD is one who far behind because lines he's got minus isn't fighting iron by any means full. He hasn't got any true big item yet. Still a good couple thousand gold. And even that is going to be, doesn't help at all again. Protects him from that. Jabs. See, good initiations like around Roche, but we saw Stomp, something like that is more than enough to win Faceless fight. Far from out of this game. They are being out-farmed and maneuvered far.
If you're Empire, I guess, wait for the next. Get along. Confident in it.
It's always scary going as an inexperienced team later into the game, but it's also sometimes you don't have that maybe experience pushing at ages or without an ages, which are saying let's win. Them to maybe play more cautiously, but the problem is the longer the game goes, and even if you have this very cautious mindset, ultimately more mistakes will present themselves, and you can't always have this mentality where you're playing not to lose. You have to go to game-winning play, something which Ice is amazing at. Really good in these clutch
Dyer's
moments.
bottom
Not afraid
tower
of
is under attack.
Sometimes he comes up short, but
Radiant's
he will
top
always
tower
go
is
for
under
those big
attack.
I
Dyer's
think that's
bottom
where
tower
Faceless
has
is a
fallen.
scary team game again.
Dyer's bottom
Player.
tower. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Sans Empire, at least holding their own,
Dyer's
just going to
structures
try and force
are
them
fortified.
back of this top lane. It looks like Faceless will
Dyer's
get two
bottom
towers out of
tower
this.
is
So
under
again, these are the
attack.
kind of trades with Faceless. They're
Radiant's
experienced, they
top
just know
tower
they're getting
is under
decent
attack.
exchanges out of this. Try and defend the tier 3 tower though.
They've got to get
Dyer's
back.
bottom tower
Shadow.
has fallen.
That's looking for the bottom 3. Damn.
Black would be a big one, and Black could be in trouble. Do they have the
He
control?
already used the force, yeah.
No way to break the link.
Look, he wasn't the first TP trying. Good exchange. Great. What, tier 1 and tier 2 power top, and damage on the tier 3. Not hard, but as long as you don't lose. Tier 3 means losing. Try and a lot of access points map. Still got those equal. Again, Faceless one of these veteran experience may just say, we're not strong enough to fight Roche. We play for the late game, defend high ground. I do feel like giving up an Aegis, like
Double damage.
bare minimum a tier 3 tower and probably a late. Strong. Any now, they want to find a pick. So Black even has a DD.
The Empire, well, realizing the time, poking up. Black's revealed himself in the mid lane.
Scan and miss each other for now.
Black working to the safe moment. The Empire jumping them, get the last off on the next team. Oh, the Astro indeed. That's the buy time to get the time that down out. Oh, he can't. The telekinesis was there too quickly. King R gets the grab. Empire take down Black, and they're looking for more. Jab's in trouble, and he's out as well. They kill off 2 on the backlines there with the Witch Doctor and his death. Overall, Empire, they've found the 2 cores, and they're not done yet. Naposhka looking for the chase down onto XY. FN just slides forward with direct impact, but not enough indeed. Boy, will survive. Still, it's Empire getting those 2 cores around this key point. Roshan's back up. They can head into the pit, take it down incredibly quick. Now that's the match. Having control of this, getting the Aegis, and suddenly you've got to be scared to face this. You're not dealing with a push. Having FN big as he is in the edge of his front line.
Where, yeah, the skill trade
Fallen
was
to the dark.
not really won by either team, but in terms of objectives, getting a Roche big win.
What have we here?
To close out a game, having an Aegis safest ways to start sieging. Likely this top lane, they've already done most of the damage to the tier tower, and generally a lot easier to high ground side lanes rather than the mid lane, a lot harder to initiate. They are by the borders. Side lane just down and spread hard. Towards that top lane now. It's still down bottom, he'll have the traveler. the vision advantage. They see SF, so they're like, we're actually push out this lane. SF's not here right now. So advantage of that little bit of knowledge and top here.
This is on the front lines, but he
Stun him down. Still stun. Cask is like okay, but not long enough. Same for the Fire Blast. The damage output isn't. Here comes the SFTP. Start sieging, and as mentioned, I feel like this is very hard to defend this lane of Rax. It's going to take like an Overwatch Empire. They're very likely just going to slow siege it. Play SF. Yeah, chip away at him as much as possible. Anytime you walk close, throw spells. You want to try and take the Aegis for free or like for very cheap. You can trade like Stampede for a SF Aegis. Like that's an okay exchange here. High ground, but that rider is forward.
looking at him. Ready to jump over, comes forward, and there's XY. Immediately in and immediately out. Defense damage
Radiant's
far
top
too much
tower
for this Ogre
has
to deal
fallen.
with on the front of it all.
Put the Ogre on the front line to try and zone the SF. Give him a Lincoln so he doesn't get lassoed.
Forcing Jabs to back away, which is so hard to face about this. They've got the Deso and the Maelstrom on black. Jump in, boulder smash, back to trouble. Stampede comes out, the defensive battle as well. Will buy time for it, and that's good for the timing though, and he gets it perfectly. FN on the SF,
Dire's middle tower
taking the
is
Weaver
under
out for a
attack.
full minute. No buyback is available on black. So Empire, at the least, they'll be able to clean up this top set of racks.
Radiant's top
All the tier
barracks
2's
has
already
fallen.
down. They might be able to get more here.
Radiant's top barracks has
Very
fallen.
strong. Now, even if they're uncertain of Weaver's buyback, if you want to force it out, you've got an agent. There's no reason for FNB to get
Dire's
it.
middle
We've stop in return. Out the car with the silence is there. Can't get the death ward out with Witch Doctor. Jabs is falling low. He's full Astral himself, but they've lost Eyesight. Eyesight does have buyback available. So does Jabs. They've all got themselves back in. The Witch Doctor doesn't, but he's only down for 15. He'll be back very shortly. They may be able to hold on to this mid at the end of it all. Jabs will
Radiant's
take
middle
out the
tower
agents.
has fallen.
They can buy back from Eyesight. They really want to hold on to this mid set of rack. Coming in again, but the boulder smash onto two. The silence as well from Eposhka. He rolls straight in onto Eyesight. He tries to pull his way back to base. He isn't going to make it. Chappie's looking for Jab. The fire blast is there. Maledict's on him as well, but he pops the cheese. Chappie's all right for the time being. They'll look to continue to chase. Nuts. For 35 seconds, of course. Managed to push them back. He drops the sanities. Not enough to get the kill though. Chappie's out. FN as well.
One of the kills on the Weaver. Not getting kills as the Weaver respawns on the retreating Empire is not really a hold for. Yeah, the two buyback to save your mid lane of Rax. It's like Empire are going to be they are going to be even further ahead in terms of farm and item progression. They're even going to find themselves, if they want to, able to just wait for the next Roshan, Aegis, cheese again, and with how underfarmed like the was of Faceless at this point, buyback on Jabs. Weaver committed to a Maelstrom, but is ultimately very underfarmed as well. They're waiting to move out of the base. The items ahead, a couple of items ahead. Batrider's got a BKB. As farmed as your Weaver.
The whole match we've seen really struggled to keep up with the pace.
Defense really emerged as big star mid players in the CAS region. Play some of like the old guard players like stuff kind of fallen off a bit, and FN's come young promise players. There's like no one in Ramsey's Empire's answer to
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
so far here in game. This is, I mean, this win I feel like more important for Faceless, because getting the 3 points for the win is big for Empire. It's like, you got to draw, you get 1 point. But you want to stop Faceless game.
Invisibility.
And Empire had a win
Radiant's
earlier
bottom
today, so
tower
this would
is under
still
attack.
leave them on a respectable full
Faceless.
fight while there's no Aegis. Now,
Coming to meet on the balance silence from Eposhka. forcing Odie to back off. Odie's out down, Eyesight ripped apart as well. Black on the retreat, but they've already lost 3 on Faces. They don't have buyback. G
Radiant's middle barracks
all too much
under
of them here in game 2 as Empire swing the series round. Take a win back.
victory.
Empire showing what they're made of here at GAC. I mean, they had a win at the start of the day. Now they walk away with a draw, and this